Alright, my peeps, good morning to everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Rancho El Imperio Santos. Like I told you guys last night, we are going. Well, I gotta buckle my seatbelt here first. Give me 1 second, guys. And let's get rolling. Alright, my peeps, so we got the trailer ready to roll. It's empty. Now let's go get some sheep. Alright, guys, so now the funnest task begins, because now it's just a matter of taking these guys out. Pretty much all the little ones are going, so they know where they're going. That's the beauty about them, knowing what's going on. Right now, well, we gotta make sure that they get out there, and then we just return the ones that are meant to stay will stay. Okay, cool. So now we gotta keep the other ones in, like this girl. Come on, girl. You gotta stay inside. Okay, yeah, right. So now the fun part begins, guys. Now we gotta separate the ones that are going and the ones that are staying. I got a few that they know they're staying. Okay. That's done. So now the majority of these are going. No, that one. Sí. Sí, sí. Está bien. Ah, ese no. Ok, ahora sí vamos a moverse para adelante. Okay. Edgar, stay down here. Go on this side. Alright, vamos con esto primero. There you go. Alright, go shut. Everybody, so these are the ones that are going to the auction, huh? We got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mix of ewes and lambs and rams, so here we go to the auction. Oh, look at this, guys. That's one of my ultimate goals, to have a farm just like that. Full of them. Just like that, guys. Look at that. Boom. That'd be something else. Yeah. Alright, guys. So now we're filling out paperwork so that we can get these baby girls and baby boys into the... Alright. We left the auction, but this is what we're trying to get to eventually. A big old piece of land full of animals, guys. Alright, guys, well, there is not a single sheep in here left. Means we did really good, man. Alright, guys, well, we're back here at Rancho El Imperio Santos. Thanks so much for tuning in today. The reason we had to sell a lot of these, or we sold a total of 7. All of them went pretty fast. We had to sell them because during the whole time when we had to put the fence back on and it getting really cold, some of the babies weren't making it and they were getting sick, and so it was getting really limited. So we're going to start spending a lot more money on buying hay and buying alfalfa to keep these guys sustained. So rather than doing that and losing more money and losing more animals, might as well just try to recuperate some of the money that we've lost this year. And fortunately, we did really good. We did better than I expected for small lambs. So now we have our first experience under the belt. You know, it was fun. We saw our animals. Our animals went. The first batch of them, the small ones, went right off the bat. They were the first ones to go in the auction of sheep, and then the other three because they got sold in 4 and then 3. They went pretty fast too, so it was good, man. So I'll upload how much we made, and show you guys how the experience there goes. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Guys, let's go over how we did at the auction today. So today we went to the auction to sell some of the little ewes and little lambs that we had at the farm. So let me explain what a ewe is, and let me explain what lamb is. So right here it says white ewe lambs. So what it was saying is that those were girls. But indeed, actually, there was actually some rams in there, some little rams in there. So, it doesn't really make a difference. They're sold now, and they were sold by the head, so it makes not too big of a difference. For me, it was just more like get them out of our farm because um, we've been having what do you call it, a lost in pasture, just because the season and it's our first year, and so we've been trying to figure out how to do it to manage them eating, and we've been losing a lot of them. We lost a total of, I want to say, like 11 new ones, and so that's not a good thing, but it's just because, like I said, we didn't have enough pasture because there was a couple what do you call it, situations going on, and then I had to leave, and so I wasn't on top of it as much as I should have been. And like I said, obviously we couldn't do anything about the fence being built because they had to build it, so you live, you learn, but that's how it goes. And so they labeled it a yellow tag on its butt, and then the ewes are considered, that's what a girl sheep is. And then so we had 3 of those, and then we had 4 of the little lambs. And this kind of tells you the tags that they had, number of sheep that we had, and this just says head count. And then the buyers, these are the buyers at the bottom, the transaction numbers, and then this how much they weighed on average. So you see the little white lambs, the babies, they only weighed about 40 pounds. And that's because of the fact, like I said, they weren't eating as well because of the lack of pasture. And then the bigger ewes, they only weighed 17 pounds more than the smaller ones. So you can see they're not too big a difference. And it's crazy because there's only like a 10-pound difference between them, but it's a $33 difference in price. So we ended up getting, for the smaller ones, we ended up getting $62.50 per head. So the way they calculate the numbers, like the auctioneer will say, we're going to sell them by the head, and then they started the bid like at $50, and then go 55, and so on and so forth until the final number comes up to 62.50 per head. So then they doubled that. Not double. They multiplied this by the number of head that there is, and that's how it got $250. And same thing with the bigger ones, smaller quantities. See, we got a little bit more for them, $72.50, but we only had 3 of them, so we ended up getting $33 less than that. So that's how we got to the final number of $467.50. Not too bad for animals that were, like I said, they were struggling to keep weight, and they were struggling in the farm because they were the smaller ones. So if there was ever like a competition for food or whatever, they were the last ones to eat, I'm sure. That's just because the other ones are a lot bigger. And so they needed to go to a better place. So now I'm happy for them, you know what I mean, and I hope they serve their purpose. They helped us out here on the farm, brought in some revenue for us. And then these are just like the commissions that the auctioneers will take. I mean, not the auctioneer, the actual auction. You see that with all the fees and everything, they take away $51.59, which brings our total to $415.91. So it's not too bad. For something that, like I said, it was either gonna eventually pass away, unfortunately, or that we're just gonna keep struggling to keep weight. So we ended up getting those into the auction, and we did pretty good, guys. So I like it, and yeah, like I said, guys, hopefully springtime comes around and we're able to get our hands on a little bit more pasture, and then we'll hopefully have a better auction sale. But I loved it. I had a great experience with my little brother. I leave some pictures of the cool stuff that I found at the auction, which was super cool. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for checking us out. Again, thanks for the support at Rancho El Imperio Santos. We will always try to upload and keep you guys posted with things we're doing. Thank you, guys. Bye.